Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make this butterfly blossom ring, and I'm going to use clear for the border. You're only going to need 12 bands for the border and around your finger and 2 for the butterfly, so you can use whatever color you want, and also you'll need a C-clip. I'm starting with clear, the border color, and around our finger, looping it once on the hook to create the cap band, taking another single band and pulling the 2 loops off of the hook and onto that single band and getting it onto our hook. We'll do that one more time, taking a single band, pulling the 2 loops off of the hook and onto that single band and getting it onto our hook. Our next band, we're going to pull that single band, getting the loops off of the hook and onto that single band, and let's get it onto our finger. So 1 loop's on the hook and 1's on the finger. I'm using my ring finger, and now we're adding our butterfly band. I'm using purple and pink. You can use whatever color you want, putting that band onto our hook and then getting the loop off of our finger and onto a hook, leaving us with 3 loops on the hook, like that. Taking our next border band and pulling the 3 loops off of the hook and onto that single band and getting the loop onto our finger, and 1 is on a hook. Taking our next butterfly band, getting it onto our hook, and let me get this out of the way so you can see. So it's just like that on a hook, and getting the loop off of our finger and onto our hook, leaving us with 3 loops on the hook. Taking our border band and getting all 3 loops off of the hook and onto that single band, and this time we'll just put it on the hook. So that's what yours should look like. And now taking a holding band and getting the 2 loops off of the hook and onto that single band, and let's tie a loose slip knot. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to turn it to the right with my butterflies flaps to the right. I'm going to count up from the cap band, so that's 1, 2, so there's the cap band, 1, 2, put my hook through that second loop, getting the 2 loops onto my hook, taking my single band, and we're going to pull the 2 loops off of the hook and onto that single band and getting 1 side onto my finger and 1 onto my hook, like that. Now we're going to take the butterfly band that's furthest away from our hook, and we're going to twist it towards our finger to create the figure 8 or infinity sign. So once again, we're twisting it towards our finger, creating that 8 or infinity sign, and getting the loop onto our hook, like that. Get that purple band out of the way, so that's what it should look like, and getting the loop off of our finger and onto our hook. And we have 3 loops on the hook. Taking our next band and pulling the loops off of the hook and onto that single band and getting it onto our finger. Once again, a loop is on the hook and 1's on the finger. Now taking our purple band or the next butterfly band, once again twist it towards a finger to create the figure 8, and getting it onto our hook, like that. Taking the band off of our finger and onto our hook, leaving us with 3 loops on the hook. Taking our next band, the border color, and pulling the loops off of the hook and onto that single band and getting it onto our finger, like that. Now taking a holding band and getting the 2 loops onto our hook, like that. Undo the loose slip knot. Getting the loops onto a hook, and then taking the loop off our finger and onto a hook. So we have 4 loops on the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4. So our butterfly is done. And let's finish up the rest of our ring, taking our single band and pulling all 4 loops off of the hook and onto that single band and just getting it onto a hook. Let's finish up with the 2 other bands we have, getting the loops off of a hook and onto that single band, creating our single chain to fit around our finger. And now with our C-clip, we're going to get the loops off of the hook and onto that C-clip. And attaching it to the cap band end of the other side of our ring. Fix our butterfly if it's a little off. So there's your butterfly blossom ring. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.